Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school softball playoffs. Tonight, in this Division II East District Championship, the Indian Valley Braves travel to Harrison Central to take on the Steubenville Big Red, presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Kime, McInturf Realty, Moore and Niedenthal Certified Public Accountants, and Claxon Communications. Now, let's head out to the ballpark with Nick McWilliams and Shannon Thomas.
The rain clouds from yesterday are here and gone, and it's beautiful weather for softball from Harrison Central High School. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas joining you for today's presentation of a Division II Region 7 East District final between the Indian Valley Braves and the Steubenville Big Red. Good evening, everyone, as we strap in for what promises to be another fun edition of high school softball right on our back doorstep. Shannon Thomas, as the Braves, a team that you've always been following around naturally, and we've seen the run that this softball team has gone on, and it's promising to be another exciting one, but they get another formidable opponent in Steubenville.
Yeah, they come off a big win earlier this week against Dover that me and you covered, but now they're right back at it. That victory is gone. Got to get ready for Steubenville Big Red, very good softball team. And what a beautiful facility out here at Harrison Central that they get to play on. Absolutely stunning whenever you see it. And the lovely view behind it of lovely Harrison County, too. It's the school district here at Harrison Central doing everything they possibly can for their athletics to make them top-of-the-notch facilities, and this one absolutely falls into that category. You're locked into the Wood Electric pregame show as we get ready for tonight's first pitch at a number 2 versus number 10 seed out of the East District. We'll go ahead and take a quick time out here and transition over to the quick coach interviews we had with both Coach Gus DiMarzio for the Steubenville Big Red and head coach Dusty Braun for the Indian Valley Braves. Big Z Sports is back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the World Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports is live from Cadiz as we have a district finals matchup between the Indian Valley Braves and the Steubenville Big Red. Nick McWilliams along the baseline now with Steubenville head coach Gus DiMarzio. And coach, very excited to see the Steubenville Big Red take the field out there. How excited is your team heading into this big district finals matchup?
Well, I hope they're really excited because, it's not the first time we've been here. My seniors were here in 19 and we weren't ready to play, and I think we're excited to be here, and I think we're just going to live in the moment and play some softball.
Now, Coach, looking at your regular season heading into the tournament, you guys went on quite a win streak, obviously a couple wins in the tournament. How do you think your momentum is rolling here right at the right time?
I just think we're playing pretty good right now. I wouldn't say we're playing great. I just hope we play a little bit better than we played on Monday. I just think you got to win the game you're playing that day. If you can win the day, then you get to just keep on playing.
And Coach, looking at the tournament so far, you guys got past Indian Creek 11-1, then got past Tri-Valley 3-1. Tell me a little bit about your tournament experience so far, some of the things you've been happy with, maybe some of the things you want to work on.
I just think we've just been playing a lot better and a lot more focused than we were playing at one point in the season. We lost 6 in a row. We lost to 6 pretty good teams, but we were kind of playing, lackadaisical. And I think that once we lost them 6, I think my seniors kind of pulled everybody together and said, come on, we're better than this. And hopefully we'll play just a little bit better than we played, or a lot better than we played on Wednesday or Monday when we won, and that'll carry over to today. We'll be happy when it's over.
And Coach, you mentioned that you are very well of Coach Dusty Braun for the Indian Valley Braves. What do you expect to see out of your opponent here tonight?
Just good, solid softball, fundamentals. I mean, Dusty's a good coach, great guy, makes me laugh. We get along real well. And, you know, honestly, if you play a team like this and they beat you as well as fundamentally sound as they are and as well-rounded as they are, you're okay with, you know, losing. You don't want to lose to somebody that, you know, that's not better than you. You know what I mean? And that happens in sports a lot. So, you know, I'm okay, you know, because I think that this is a good softball team. I think we're a good softball team, and with both teams have good pitchers, so see how it shakes out.
Coach, biggest key for the Big Red to pick up a tournament victory here and advance on the quest for a state crown?
Just play solid defense, you know, and run the base as well. You know, if we play solid defense behind our pitcher and we're smart on the base pass, I think we can, you know, generate some runs and win some games.
All right, perfect, Coach. Well, thank you for your time and good luck out there.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Thank you.
That was Coach Gus DiMarzio for the Steubenville Big Red, live from the Wood Electric pregame show. Don't go anywhere. Coming up in a little bit, we'll have Indian Valley Braves head coach Dusty Braun live from Harrison Central High School. We're back after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, giving you the rundown now for the Indian Valley Braves. As we always like to say, it's live radio. Shannon Thomas, there's some technical difficulties here on our end, so we weren't able to get Coach Braun's interview working correctly. But regardless, you know, we've talked to Coach Braun so many times this season, Shannon, and you know the MO seems to remain the same with him. You know, they know what they have on the mound in Mia Rose, but they know also that their offense is going to have to do a lot today against a very solid Big Red pitcher and produce runs and help Rose out. Obviously, they picked up the 3-1 victory last time out against the Dover Lady Tornadoes. But, you know, if you're not going to get those 3 runs on the board, it's a different story there. You got to do something to help Rose.
Yeah, you know, I was able to talk to Dusty, you know, earlier on here, and that's the first thing he said to me is we got to get our bats going. He said, when you're facing a good pitcher like you're going to face today, you better get to her early because you don't want to let her confidence get up. Once her confidence gets up, the batter's confidence goes down. It's harder to get runs. So he's hoping they can jump out here quick.
See, that's something I love about a matchup like this when you have 2 starting pitchers who have that kind of confidence and you know they can dictate a game. Both these coaches have very, very similar ideas as to what they want to accomplish in this one, and it was really funny hearing both of them talk about their friendship with each other. So for anyone listening who doesn't know, Coach Gus DiMarzio for Steubenville and Coach Dusty Braun for Indian Valley, pretty good friends apparently, laughing back and forth, and this seems to have a very good light energy behind it. But you know, both these guys and both these teams know very well what's on the line here, an East District crown and advancing in the tournament. You know, for Indian Valley, Shannon, you mentioned about getting the bats going, but something else we noticed when they played Dover, a couple of what we wouldn't expect errors coming from the Braves defense, probably something else that they are definitely going to want to polish up if they're going to win here.
Yeah, you don't want to make no errors. You know, the further you get in this tournament, the more the errors are going to cost you. You know, and they were able to overcome that first error. The second error ended up costing them a run against Dover. Today you don't want no errors. You know, you just want to get in here, play solid defense, get solid pitching, get to the plate, and make your hits.
Right, you are on that one, so that will do it for our pseudo-coach interviews this time around from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. We'll go ahead and take another quick timeout and come back with your PAC drilling starting lineups before we get to tonight's first pitch in this Division II East District Final. Don't go anywhere. We're back after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back to Harrison Central High School. Now time for your PAC Drilling starting lineups before tonight's first pitch for the Steubenville Big Red. Pitcher Juliana King, she'll be leading things off. And in the number 2 hole, it's Maggie Chukaris. She will be playing right field. Then in the 3rd spot, it's Paige Madison. She is playing second base. Then in the 4 hole, in the power hitter spot, it's the shortstop, number 0, Cena Smith. Number 5, and the 5th hole, number 8, Jordana Vane. She's the designated player. Then in 6, number 22, Adriana Brown. She'll be playing first. Then at 7 hole, number 28, Gracie Bowman. She's in left field. And in the 8th spot, number 27, Gia Bowman. She's the third baseman. Batting in the number 9 spot, number 7, Amaria Swearingen, I should take that back, is the catcher. And then playing center fielder, it's Hiliana Rausch. She's the center fielder, and she wears number 3.
Number 4, Abby Morrison.
Shannon Thomas is waiting for his go for the Indian Valley Braves, but it looks like we are going to get our national anthem in first. When we come back, we will get your PAC Drilling starting lineups for the Braves right after this.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Back for this district finals matchup as we wrap up the Wood Electric pregame show. Now over to Shannon Thomas for your PAC Drilling starting lineups for the Indian Valley Braves.
Leading things off for the Braves will be number 3, Taylor Spillman. She plays second base. Batting second will be the pitcher, Mia Rose. She wears number 7. Batting third will be your catcher, Gabby Meade. She wears number 21. Batting fourth will be number 24, your IVC South Player of the Year, Cora Love, and she plays first base. Batting fifth will be number 25, Brooklyn Sanders. She's your designated player today. Batting sixth will be number 15, Cam Enos. She's your shortstop. Batting seventh will be number 22, Madison Monte. She's your third baseman. Batting eighth will be Sadie Dryden, the right fielder. She wears number 9. Batting ninth will be Carrie Anderson. She plays center field. She wears number 12. And Abby Morrison is your flex player today. She wears number 4, and she'll be playing left field.
Alrighty, thank you for that, Shannon Thomas. And for if any Steubenville faithful are listening in and I butchered any of those names, I do apologize as I'm going to be working through those. But regardless, we are all set and ready to go here for a showdown in Division II, Shannon, that, so much on the line, not just with it being a district final, of course, but, when you get to tournament time, it's the do or die time or win or go home. And sometimes that's a very, very difficult thing for some players to have to cope with. That's a lot of pressure on such young student athletes.
Yeah, you take in consideration for your seniors, this could be it. Unless they go play recreational ball or they're moving on to play a little bit of college ball, which is very few of them get to do. Today is you win or you're done. And that could be heartbreaking for your seniors. And as underclassmen, you don't want to let your seniors down. You want to show up, you want to get that win for them, you want to extend their senior season one more week.
Yeah, absolutely. As we are watching the Indian Valley Braves as they take the field first on defense, warming up here, Shannon, watching Mia Rose loosen up there, and something that's going to be a little bit interesting, Shannon. Her first few pitches seem to be struggling with grip here a little bit. Naturally, with this being a all-new, brand-new turf infield, some pitchers like to put their hand down on the dirt, maybe get a little bit on their hands for that tacky texture, so to speak, but not going to be the option here. But of course the rosin bag has come out, as you can imagine, from Cadiz, so we'll see if that affects Rose at all. We've seen her pitch admirably, not just admirably, outstanding all season long, but she's going up against a tough Steubenville team that comes in as the number 10 seed, leading things off for the Big Red as we get underway for our presentation, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. It's the leadoff hitter for Steubenville. She's the pitcher, Juliana King, batting out of the left-handed batter's box, batting .458 coming into this one, Shannon. And pitch number 1 is in there from Rose. Strike number 1 as we are underway.
One thing I noticed about the leadoff batter, she's batting .459, but she also has 25 stolen bases. So when she gets on base, she makes it happen.
Well, you notice the corners in and the infield busting in from the left there. There's the slap hit to the shortstop for Indian Valley. Throws delivered across the diamond, but not in time, and it goes wide past Love. King thought about advancing, but instead will hold up as it's a short backstop there behind first base. So I'm going to go ahead and award a infield single there for King as Cam Enos tried to deliver it across the diamond, but they were those wheels. That's why you saw the Indian Valley defense coming in. King can hustle.
Yeah, and then the Braves almost made 2 big mistakes right there. The overthrow to first base, and then as they was throwing it back to the pitcher, they threw it over her head and then went back across the diamond, but luckily the third baseman was able to pick it up.
Call it a little bit of nerves here early on for the Braves, as there is one on with the leadoff single for Steubenville. Strike number 1 on the second batter from Rose. That goes to Tuscarawas, the right fielder for the Big Red. Right-handed batter going up against the right-handed pitcher in Rose, and she'll put the bunt down and is fouled straight back off the netting. So a quick 0-2 hole now for Tuscarawas. Key for Reese in this one, Shannon, I would imagine, is, we don't see her give up a lot of leadoff hits. So shake that one off early and just keep moving forward and doing what you can do, which is mow down batters. Yes, that'll be her goal here as she rears and fires. Runner goes, and it's a slap hit to the right side. Going to get down, base hit on the hit and run, and Steubenville has something cooking early in the top of the first.
Yeah, no outs, two girls on. Steubenville's looking to put some damage here. Not too often you see Mia Rose get behind this early in the game, but she's sitting behind right now.
Tuscarawas got one up in the zone and was able to drive it in front of the right fielder for the Braves, Sadie Dryden. So 2 runners on here. Top of the first, no outs. As the bunt is popped straight up, and Gabby Mead can't grab it behind the plate. Bunt was popped straight up in the air by Paige Madison, and Mead had a read on it, but could not squeeze it. As Shannon, that reaching back up over her head as she kind of went over towards the right-handed batter's box. That's real tough for a catcher to do if they still have the mask on.
Yeah, you got the mask on, and then it's hard to catch with that catcher's glove to do pop-ups, and she was twisting her body and trying to find it all at the same time. It was a tough play to make, even though it might have looked easy.
Regardless, it'll be an 0-1 count. Bunt again. This one goes to the third baseman, Monty, and she'll deliver it to first, but that time Madison does her job and moves up both runners into scoring position on a perfectly placed sacrifice bunt. 1 out, runner at third and second, and it's the cleanup spot for Steubenville. Cena Smith batting .508 coming into this one. Shannon, 34 RBI. She has unquestionably been the one who's driven in the most runs this season for Big Red.
Yeah, Mia Rose is going to have to help herself right here and go get this out.
1 out, top of the first. Runner at second and third as the pitch inside from Rose. That'll be ball number 1. King and Tuscarawas are the base runners for Steubenville as the Braves find themselves in an early jam. Rose gets the call. Broxton fires, and that time it's driven to right field. Dryden comes in, makes the catch. Here comes the runner home is King, and the throw. What a perfect throw! And they've got the runner in a rundown potentially at second, but nobody was there as the cutoff man, the cutoff player was there, so couldn't have a play at second. Doesn't matter. You wanted to cut off that run at third, and what a bomb in from the right field from Dryden. Could not have placed that one better to Meade.
Yeah, Dryden did a great job right there, getting the ball, getting it in. Saved a big run right there.
So now it'll be the 5-hole spot for Steubenville. Jordana Vane steps in from the right-handed batter's box. Rose fires right down Broadway. Strike number 1. Big out number 2 there. Rose was able to retire a big bat in Smith. Just couldn't quite get it deep enough to score the sacrifice. Rose delivers again, goes off speed. That one's going to the backstop. Meade hustles to it, delivers to Rose. Not in time. On the pass ball, Steubenville takes the 1-0 lead as Juliana King busts into home. Runner advances to third and Tuscarawas, and it's now a 1-0 ball game, top of the first with 2 outs.
First error of the game. Cost us the first run.
1-1 count. Slap to the right side. Fielded by the second baseman Spillman. Delivers it on to first. But Steubenville takes the early lead here. 1-0 from Harrison Central. Big Z Sports will return with today's broadcast right after this.
Coming up to bat.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Make your dream home a reality with Designer Stone Company in Port Washington. They offer granite and quartz countertops, custom made to fit your home. Explore Designer's showroom to discover the possibilities for your new kitchen or bath. The Designer Stone Company is on Facebook and conveniently located on State Route 36 in Port Washington.
It's Big Red who's got the early 1-0 lead in this Division II East District Final. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas joining you for today's broadcast of high school softball. It's Big Red who's got the 1-0 lead, taking advantage of a passed ball for Indian Valley. And Shannon, that's something that Coach Braun for the Braves did say in pregame. You know, don't want to make those mistakes, want to trust our fielding, want to trust our ability to not make the mistakes that eventually cost us. That's a big run to start the game.
Yeah, you know, and when you're used to having the ball across the plate every time, and Gabby Meade does a great job catching, but that one just got a little outside, got off the tip of her glove, got to the wall, and when you have somebody as fast as King on third base, you know, she's going to get that run every time.
Well, to atone for her not being able to get in on that sacrifice fly is still got to give a lot of credit to Indian Valley right fielder Sadie Dryden for throwing an absolute strike on what could have very easily been a sacrifice fly. And who knows what would have happened on that one, Shannon, if that run scored early with that pass ball. We could be looking at, depending on what happened from second to third with Tuscarawas, if she would have moved up, could be a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and good job by Sadie Dryden to get over and get that catch, because if that ball hits on that turf, it bounces. There's a chance it rolls all the way to the fence, and you clear the bases on that one.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Braun also said in the pregame interviews for Indian Valley that hit the ball. That was his only thing he had to say about what was going to be the key for Indian Valley to win. Hit the ball, hit the ball. He actually said it twice. And they're going to absolutely need it now as they find themselves behind 1-0 early. Leading things off will be Taylor Spillman, the second baseman for the Braves, batting out of the right-handed batter's box. She'll be going up against Juliana King, the one who scored the run to start things off for Big Red. And I've heard she can really sling it, as she does right there. Swing and a miss for Spillman, way under it, maybe a bit behind it for strike number one.
Yeah, from the information I gathered, King can throw it, but I heard she likes the inside of the plate, so I'm curious if anybody can make adjustments to that.
Have to wait and see, as on the 0-1 delivery now, King goes right past Spillman again, who is behind it. So it's a quick 0-2 hole for the Braves second baseman. Wind picking up here just a little bit from Harrison Central. We appreciate the little bit of a breeze. It is a warm one out there today. King rocks, fires inside and up part of the zone. Strike number 3, ring up Spillman. Strikeout number 1 for King. Now a battle of the pitchers as Mia Rose steps into the right-handed batter's box. Rose, of course, in that 3-1 victory over the Dover Tornadoes last time up, had launched a solo home run to straightaway left. Delivers first time. King might have lost her handle on that one a little bit. 1-0 will be the count.
King likes the inside. We do see that already.
Oh, it is going to be an adjustment there, Shannon, as you got to possibly open up that swing just a little bit more. And that time at the knees, down the middle of the zone, strike number 1 to the Indian Valley pitcher. Timing is all the more important too, Shannon, on those extra zip on the inside part of the zone. King delivers, and that was low and away. Scooped off the turf for Steubenville. by their catcher, and Maria Swearingen. I'm going to get that right at some point. The 2-1 delivery. Inside and low, and King showing a lot of respect to Rose, not coming out over the heart of the plate. 3-1 count here. I'm going to assume going to have to be pretty much perfect for Rose to have the bat come off of her shoulders. So King toes the rubber, and will fire 3-1, drilled right back to King, who will field it cleanly and deliver it on to first. A quick out number 2 here for the Big Red defense.
Nice play by King there, bouncing off the turf, come right to her. She's able to adjust it and make the catch. Throw Rose out at first.
So catcher Gabby Mead steps in, one of the biggest power threats for Indian Valley. So I'm sure Shannon she'll be looking to deliver it a big way here after the pass ball scored the run in the top of the first. First pitch, inside part of the zone, strike number 1. Right you were, Shannon, as King continues to hammer away on the inside part of the zone here in the early goings. Next delivery, that one was outside part of the zone, but a bit low there. Moves the count to even at 1-1.
Yeah, I wanted to say that ball was a little low because it looked like it covered the plate, so the ump gave her the ball on that one.
King gets the call. Rocks fires. That one driven hard to left field. Over the head of the left fielder. There goes Mead. She's going for 2, and she'll be in standing up at second. Gabby Mead put a charge into that one over the left fielder's head onto the warning track. And Indian Valley still has life here in the bottom of the first. Pinch runner coming on from Coach Dusty Braun. Shannon, I'm going to guess it's a Baker twin. Which one are we going to get? And it's Ashley.
It's Ashley Baker, number 1.
Did you get confirmation on what I asked you the last time?
Nope, I was going to go down to get it pregame, and I got talking to the coaches and forgot all about it.
If you're wondering what we're alluding to, Ashley Baker is number 1, Avery Baker is number 2, and I said because Ashley technically becomes before Avery in alphabetical order. Is that why it's 1 and 2? We didn't get confirmation, so if you know that, let us know. So now the 4-hole spot for Indian Valley. It's first baseman Cora Love, who watches one up in the middle part of the zone, strike number 1.
Cora Love was recently named the IVC South Player of the Year this week. She's looking to earn that title right here in this game.
Just pad those stats, so to speak, as that one catches the outside part of the zone away. Strike number 2, 0-2 count to the first baseman for the Braves, who are looking to not squander that Mead bomb to left field that was off the fence. King delivers 0-2. Love gets a piece of that one on the inside part of the zone, fouls it back to the netting. We'll do it again at 0-2.
Which I have heard a couple people have called Cora Mrs. Clutch because she tends to come up sometimes in big situations.
Well, it is the early goings, but you could count this one as a clutch at bat with the runner in scoring position, trailing early 1-0 to Steubenville. Indian Valley looking to battle back as King delivers right past Love, strike number 3. King gets her second strikeout of the inning, and the Braves are retired, stranding a run at second base. We'll be back for the top of the second inning with Big Red coming up to bat.
U.S. Bagging provides the pipeline industry with filled bags and superior service by delivering pre-filled sandbags and other pipeline products to your job site 24/7. This saves you time and money. It allows you to focus on getting the job done. U.S. Bagging is also anchored to their communities. They'll soon celebrate 10 years at their Janaden-Hutton location. They're proud to be a sponsor of this high school broadcast and excited to support the athletes of the Indian Valley Braves for their hard work and dedication. Go Braves!
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Back to Harrison Central High School. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, Division II East District Final. Steubenville leads 1-0 as we go to the top of the second inning, and Steubenville up to bat. It's the first baseman, Adriana Brown, as she's looking at a 1-1 count here. Delivers by Rose. fouled back to the netting, so we'll now go to 1 and 2.
See if Rose can calm down here and get out of this inning pretty quick and get the offense back up.
Brown out of the right-handed batter's box. Took ball number 1 that went way high, but Rose has now got 2 straight strikes, and she'll deliver. Fouled again back to the netting. I know I've already said this once, Shannon, but I cannot say enough about this beautiful facility that Harrison Central has set up here.
Yeah, the softball team here has got a beautiful facility, nice concrete all the way around it, beautiful bleachers, press box, 2 patios for the fans to sit on up above.
And about the best panoramic view you could possibly find around here is Rose delivers, and it's ball 2, putting the count to even at 2 and 2. Just a great facility overall, not just the softball, just everything they've got here for the Huskies.
Yeah, I kind of want to walk out there over center field and look over the hill.
Rose delivers, change speeds, ground ball to Monty as she'll deliver across the diamond, out number 1. Ground out to the Braves' third baseman that time. And Shannon, I do have to say, Monty over there from the hot corner, always cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, she don't usually panic about too many things. She just continues to play great softball and defense over there.
Now the left fielder for Steubenville, it's Gracie Bowman. She'll watch ball number 1. Went just a little bit high that time. So a 1-0 count here, top of the second. 1-0 lead for Steubenville. Braves pitcher delivers in Rose, and she fired it right past Bowman, strike 1. That extra velocity there maybe from Rose is... I always notice Shannon, after she misses close, always comes back with a little extra zip on the ball, it seems. Bowman will foul another one off the screen.
Yeah, she she gets herself a little pumped up for that second pitch. I was talking to the coaches the other night after that game at Dover, and they felt that maybe her first game back, they felt she did a great job. They felt she might have just lost a little bit towards the end of the game as far as her speed, but looks like she's got it back today.
1-2 delivery here. Change speeds on the outside part of the zone. Strike number 3. Bowman can't make contact. Quick 2 outs here in the second inning. Now stepping up to the plate for the Big Red, third baseman Gia Bowman. Sister of Gracie Bowman, if you'd be surprised. Rose readies herself, toes the rubber, and puts it right down Main Street, strike number 1.
Nice job by Rose there, just to rock back and bring it.
Third baseman playing way in for the Braves here. Rose fires, popped way high and heads up there on the concourse area. Strike number 2 of the at-bat. Shannon, I was hoping you were going to go out that back door there and try to catch that one.
Go over to the foul ball deck here at Harrison Central.
Well, we normally call those kind of areas Souvenir City, but it's high school softball, folks. You don't get to keep those. Rose delivers 0-2 count. Oh, way inside and high that time. I'll give credit to Bowman there for standing strong in the batter's box and having no fear to back out.
You know, Bowman didn't flinch a bit.
1-2 delivery from Rose. Popped way foul again. Heads up behind the stadium this time as that one's going way out of play. Rose looking to sit down Bowman and make short order of Steubenville in inning number 2. Rocks and fires inside part of the zone, and it hit her. Gracie Bowman took that one off the shin on the off speed or the breaking ball. Couldn't quite tell what Rose threw, but regardless, it is a 2-out base runner for Steubenville.
The catcher, number 7, Maria.
She wasn't about to back out. She wore that one all the way.
Sometimes we call that the cardinal sin in baseball and softball, Shannon, of hitting a batter or walking a batter with 2 outs. So we'll see how Rose rebounds from that one. Catcher Maria Swearingen. That pitch made contact again, and Indian Valley not paying attention. Well, it would be a dead ball, so the runner is not going to advance. But Rose again losing the handle and making contact with the batter for Steubenville. Shannon and I brought up in our pregame, it looked like Rose was having a little bit of a hard time there, having a grip on the pitches that do go inside. And it looks like we're going to get a pinch runner here from Steubenville head coach Gus DiMarzio. Jogging down to first base, number 25 for Big Red, that's freshman Katie Renforth. She'll go to first base in place of Swearingen.
Now Rose went from being ahead in this inning to now she's in danger here.
2 runners on here after what was looking to be a quick inning of work for the Braves ace. First pitch to the pitcher, Juliana King for Steubenville, goes way outside, ball number 1.
Swearinger comes in batting .321.
King watches ball number 2. Two-0 count here. Only one spot to give up on the base pass. It almost looks like Rose is just pitching around King right here, Shannon, and setting up a play at any base. They feel a little bit better maybe about going against Chukaris and not King, as we mentioned. Coming into this game, King with a .459 batting average. And that's exactly what Rose was doing as she walks her in 4 pitches. So bases jacked, nowhere else for any batters to go. And it's the right fielder, Maggie Chukaris. As we're going to get a timeout here as Braves coach Dusty Braun walks out to the mound to have a meeting with his pitcher and his infield. Shannon, I would have to imagine, with judging by where those pitches end up, that was the intent for Rose all the time to go ahead and set up a play at any base. But regardless, you know, when you have a pitcher who all of a sudden, I don't want to say started struggling, but had the two runners get on by the hit by pitch. Always interesting to me when you put the third one on.
Yeah, I think he walked her on purpose. I mean, she was set up outside. Right. Gabby Meade was, but you know that's a big if right now. You know, because you got a big bat coming up again. So now Rose has got to do the job here. She's either got to put a ball in play right here in the infield to get the out, or get a strikeout. You don't want to get one to the outfield.
Yeah, the right fielder Chukaris already had a single early on. Pass ball as that one went low. Meade couldn't corral it. Another run scores on a pass ball. Indian Valley now trails 2-0 as sprinting home was Gia Bowman. And some miscues for Indian Valley early on lead to the Steubenville 2-0 lead.
You know, and this is probably starting to frustrate the Lady Braves because they normally don't make these type of mistakes, and you're making them early.
That time, strike to Chukaris. So a 1-1 count here. Top of the second, 2 outs. That time Rose gets the rise ball past the Big Red right fielder. And now looking to finally shut down this inning after what's been a roller coaster ride, leading to the Steubenville 2-0 lead. Delivery inside part of the plate and fouled off that time. Chukaris just got a little bit of the handle on it. So the 1-2 delivery from Rose. She toes the rubber and offers. Off-speed pitch pops straight up in the air, coming right back. And nearly a great catch here behind the netting. Nearly had a fan grab that one.
You know, another thing that both these teams are struggling with today, we're not struggling, but will be an effect, is the heat coming off of that turf. I was down there earlier, and it is already
warm. It's toasty. That's what we'll call it, is toasty. Rose delivers 1-2 off-speed pitch, drilled down to the third base coach's box. So we'll do it again. Interesting, Rose went off speed that time, and Chukaris got contact on it but was a bit ahead. So we'll see what Rose decides on this one. Shannon, if I were a betting man, I'd say it's going to be a rise ball. 1-2 offering from Rose. No, she goes back to the inside part of the plate again. Fouled again.
Hitting two batters hasn't affected her. She's still going to go inside.
No fear. I guess we'll go with that. So the call comes in from the catcher, Meade. Rose readies herself and offers inside part of the plate again, and it's fouled off towards the Indian Valley dugout. And guess what? That means we'll do it again. Cora Love busted in there, and I think her and Rose were getting a good laugh there, as maybe Rose was telling her, hey, lay out for that one next time. Only it was about 20 yards away from her when it hit the turf.
Good job by Chukaris here to stay alive in these at-bats.
1-2 offering. Rose got her that time on the foul tip. It's squeezed by Meade. Strike number 3. So Indian Valley does get out of the second inning, but they give up another one. It's a 2-0 lead for Steubenville. Braves coming back up to bat after this.
The Tusky Deli is not just a deli. They offer ready-to-eat foods, a full frozen food section, dairy and bakery items, and even hand-scooped ice cream. To see all they offer, stop by 200 Main Street in Tusky or find the Tusky Deli on Facebook. The Tusky Deli not only offers a full deli, but also made-to-order meat and cheese trays just in time for the upcoming graduation season at the lowest prices around. See all the Tusky Deli has to offer by finding them on Facebook.
Back to Harrison Central High School for a Division II Region 7 East District Final. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, and the wonderful people over at Claxon Communications bringing you today's broadcast, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. It's a 2-0 lead for Steubenville as they've capitalized on some Indian Valley miscues here and find themselves up by 2 runs heading into the bottom of the second. Stepping up to the plate for Indian Valley, it's designated player Brooklyn Sanders. Stepping to the plate here, looking to get a rally started for Indian Valley.
Yeah, not many times this year has Indian Valley played from behind in softball. Usually they're in close ones right to the end, and they're finding themselves in a hole right now.
Comes down to what Coach Braun said about just hit the ball, it seems, as King delivers. That one low off the turf. Ball number 1 to Sanders. King gets the call and delivers. Sanders gets a piece of that one. Back to the right side of the netting here.
Right now, Indian Valley just needs to find a way to get base runners. You know, last time Gabby Meade hit that double, but there was already 2 outs before she got that double, so that kind of just took the sail out of it there, or the wind out of the sail.
King delivers off the turf again, so Sanders finds herself in a good hitter's count, 2-1. This part of the order coming up for the Braves, Shannon, and Sanders, Enos, Monty, and Dryden. Does have the ability to put some runs up on the board if given the opportunity. King delivers inside part of the plate again as she's keeping everything low to Sanders.
Yeah, nice job by Sanders here at this bat. Good eye.
We did see her a couple games so far this year. Whenever the pitch did get up in the zone, she was able to find a gap and drive it. Maybe that plays into the Steubenville scouting report. King delivers that time just a bit low. Ball number 4. Sanders taking all the way, and she'll jog down to first base. So now the tying run steps up to the plate. Shortstop Cam Enos for the Braves steps in, and we'll see if she considers a sacrifice attempt here. As third baseman does come in, so does the first baseman. Enos will round for a bunt, fouled it almost back into the glove of Swearingen. As my goodness, Shannon, that's the last thing you want to see as a coach, for your bunt to go almost right back in the lap of the catcher.
Yeah, that was almost a good play. I mean, it came off that bat quick and then almost went right in the breadbasket.
So Enos now behind in the count, 0-1. See if she rounds again for a bunt. And she will. That time lays it down perfectly. Sanders busting it to second, and she will make it in time as the throw went on to first. Enos does do her job with the sacrifice, move the runner up into scoring position, but there is one out.
Now batting third baseman, number 22, Madison Monte.
Third baseman Madison Monte coming up. Couple nice plays for her on the defensive side of things. We'll see if she can deliver at the plate from the right-handed batter's box. Sanders is the runner at second. King delivers. Too low that time, ball number 1.
Enos got a pretty big bat for the Braves. Maybe she can drive one here into a gap.
King appeared to be okay with being a little bit more up in the zone that first inning, now seeming to try to go low. That time instead she'll bring it high and get strike number 1. I spoke too soon, Shannon.
Maybe she was just baiting them, putting it low, and then bring one up on them.
Yeah. Could be a possibility there. King delivers on the 1-1. Monty fouls it back to the screen. Do it again at 1-2. She had a bead on that one and was looking to drive it up and away part of the plate. Pretty nice gap out there in right center. That might have been where she was trying to go with it. Off-speed pitch driven to left center, and that's extra bases. All the way to the wall. Here comes Sanders home. Monty's going to make it to second standing up, and Indian Valley has cut the deficit in half. Madison Monty delivers in a big way with the RBI double.
Huge hit by Madison right there.
Absolutely scorched that ball to left center. I guessed the gap wrong, Shannon. I said right center. It went left center.
Well, I had the name wrong when we were talking. I said Enos, but I knew Monty was up. But, Monty, the third baseman for the Braves, she's got some power behind it.
Next delivery for King is strike number 1 to the right fielder, Sadie Dryden. So interesting situation here for the Braves. There's a little momentum rolling, still behind by 1 run, but it's 2-1. Tying run now at second base. Next delivery low. Was on the outside part of the zone, but just a bit too below the knees for the umpire's liking. So the right fielder in Dryden with an even count of 1-1. Monty is not really a stealing threat out there on second base. Just don't expect her to see her in motion. Ball number 2 from Dryden. I've seen crazier things, though, Shannon. You never know.
Yeah, I was shocked at the game that me and Adam did the other night, Boardman, New Philly, on how much Boardman was stealing, So there are some teams in softball that will push the stealing button.
Well, they'll make you make the best throw they can as foul tip strikes, so make it 2-2. It is an interesting theory, as make that catcher make that perfect throw, or force him into an error and try to capitalize off of that one. Even count here to Dryden, who puts it right between the first baseman and second baseman. Monty's going home, as Braun will hold her up. As that one's going to the backstop, and here comes Monty. She's going to make it to the plate, and we've got a tie ball game. Just like we said there, Shannon, as now Dryden on second, rounding. Thought about maybe moving up again, as we got a time called here, and it's going to be a coach's meeting at the mound for Gus DiMarzio. And Shannon, just to recap there, we just said about force them to make mistakes, and looked like Coach Braun was sending Monty home all the way on that nice RBI single for Dryden. The throw went a little wide from the right field side, went all the way to the backstop, and because Monty was already a few feet off of the bag from Braun thinking about sending her, she was able to step up and tie this game.
Yeah, the plus side to her rounding the base, she had that couple steps, and as soon as the ball went by, the catcher really didn't go after it real hard at first, so she was able to score. Then the shortstop was out there jumping up and down because Morrison had already rounded second. She was trying to get her pitcher's attention, didn't want her to keep going.
It's now up to the plate, center fielder Carrie Anderson. Strike number 1 right down the middle. Shannon and I having too much fun here off camera.
You would think as many times as I've watched the Braves play these last couple of years, I would have names right, but I get so excited I get all the names confused.
I can understand that, as Anderson will put it back into the football complex here from Harrison Central. So it's an 0-2 count. Braves and Big Red knotted up at 2 apiece. Bottom of the second. 0-2 count to the center fielder for Indian Valley. 1 out. King delivers. That time way too high. Anderson, good eye on 2 strikes, not to chase the rise ball. And she'll get the count to 1-2.
Yeah, that ball actually rise so high that the catcher kind of had to jump up off her knees a little bit to get to it.
It's rare you see a catcher having to do almost a full jump to get to that one. King delivers 1-2. Up and outer part of the zone. The Steubenville faithful wanting strike number 3, and boy, was that close with 2 strikes. But regardless, Anderson gets it to an even count.
Yeah, I think Anderson might got a little help there with the catcher when she bent her knees to come up a little bit to catch it. I think the umpire kind of just went off of that.
So 2-2 delivery. King to Anderson. She'll foul that one off the screen. Knowing Anderson, Shannon, as she looked down to Coach Braun there, probably had a bit of a smile on her face after that close ball number 2.
Carrie, one of the seniors on this team.
See if she can use some of her senior leadership here as King delivers 2-2. Anderson off the screen again. Good way to battle in there and fight off that high pitch. I don't think she would have got away with that one for a ball.
Anderson battling to stay alive, but it's also making King throw more pitches than she wants.
On a hot day, we'll see if fatigue has anything to do with it. King delivers inside, up part of plate, strike number 3. Almost the same pitch that Anderson had just fouled off. Instead, she holds back that time. And it's the 3rd strikeout of the game for the Steubenville Ace. We'll go back to the top of the order second baseman Taylor Spillman for the Braves. She was the first strikeout victim of the game. But in a big spot here, with that runner in scoring position, Spillman watches strike number 1. King doing a very good job, Shannon, of going low and high here. Catching the zone on pretty much all 4 quadrants. Didn't quite do it on that one, as Swearingen was trying desperately to frame that one on the upper out part of the plate. The 1-1 delivery from King. Low, outside part of the zone, strike number 2. Spillman was not overly happy with that one.
Coach Braun yelling directions into Taylor to get her to get a hit here.
1-2, 2 outs, bottom of the second. 2-2 is our score. King delivers inside and low. Good dig by the Steubenville catcher there. Keep that runner from advancing. Runner on second is Dryden for the Braves. Even count. Could say twos are wild, Shannon. 2-2, 2 outs, second inning. Spillman holds back on that one, and we're going to go to a full count as the Steubenville faithful again wanting to see strike number 3, as we're going to get an appeal out to the base umpire, who will say no swing.
And to be fair, he's going to say no swing because he's really not in position to make that call where he's at.
Well, it has to be there, though, for the runner on second. Normally would be down the first baseline, but yeah, it's just kind of the way the circumstance is. Spillman can't pull the trigger, and it's strike number 3 regardless, as King locates the inside part of the zone to sit down Indian Valley, but they tie things up. 2-2, we head to the top of the third and are back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Back to Harrison Central High School. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas. 2-2 as we go into the third inning in this East District Final showdown. Both these sides like a heavyweight fight early on, punch, counter punch. It's been a fun one so far. A real quick shout out to the Claxon Communication crew we have on hand here this evening. Lydia Brady, Emma Merriman, and Memphis Cutshaw. Thank you all for what you do and your great production. Delivery from Rose. Upper part of the zone called ball number 1 to Paige Madison.
And just like last inning with King, Rose is not going to get that call. She's going to have to bring it down a little bit. They may be across the plate, but they're up just a little too much for the ump's liking.
That time, hard hit shot down the right field line and foul. Good call there by the first base umpire, as Madison missed a base, or could potentially be extra bases by about 2 inches. Went over the bag and just hit on the right side of the foul line down the right field line.
There was a lot of things that could have went wrong right there for the Braves, but it went right.
Madison staring at a 1-1 count. Rose ready herself and offers the off-speed pitch. I'm going to guess off the zone. We'll call it now a 2-1 count. That was a close one, Shannon.
Yeah, we're a little high here, so we must just be above the zone.
As that time, swing and a miss by Madison. Rose reared back and fired and caught the upper outside part of the zone. Even count. Top of the third, 2-2 is your score. Rose delivers that one, driven to the second baseman, and Spillman with the backhanded stop, and she'll deliver it to first. Taylor Spillman with a nice defensive play there. Sits down Madison for Steubenville.
Yeah, nice job by Spillman. That ball was coming off that turf fast, and she was able to get it and get it trapped and get the throw.
For a right-handed second baseman going from their left to right towards second base, that backhand can be a nightmare of a play, but Spillman did it like a pro. Rose delivers to the next batter for Steubenville. That one high and away to Cena Smith. The 1-0 delivery now from Rose. That one's slapped to Spillman again, who makes another nice play. Taylor Spillman with 2 nice snags from her second base position. 2 G4s to start the top of the third.
Yeah, nice job by the senior second baseman. You know, she's getting all the work this inning.
I'm sure she's okay with that, senior year. Spillman, we've seen her make some nice defensive plays so far this year. Rose offers high and away to Jordana Vane. Rose delivers. That one's going to catch the zone. Strike number 1. Almost looks like Meade Shannon is setting up on that inside part of the zone, and we know what Rose brings in that tailing action, especially to right-handed batters going from the middle part of the zone to the outside part of the zone. But almost seems like there's extra zip on some of these pitches for Rose that they're really spinning.
Yeah, you know, and Meade does a nice job framing a pitch too. She'll try to frame it back over in the zone a little bit, but she hasn't fooled this umpire yet.
2-1 delivery fouled off the screen, so we'll have an even count. 2 outs, top of the third. Vane, her first time up. She was a ground out too. Shannon, I'm going to go ahead and let you guess. I'll give you a hint. She's made 2 plays this inning.
Spillman?
There you go. We'll see if she'll make it a hat trick this inning. Rose offers off the screen. You didn't flinch that time.
I'm getting better at this game.
We're only about 40 yards away from the screen this time, though.
Yeah,
40 feet. I don't know where I'm saying yards.
Give me 40 feet off the fence, and I'm good.
My perspective is apparently way off if I'm going yards on that one. 2-2 delivery. Rose gets Vane to foul it off again, so we'll stay at 2-2.
Vane has put some nice, contact into these. The problem is that she's either a little behind or a little in front and fouling them off.
Next delivery from Rose. Dribbled to Monty over at third base. Foul ball again. That time Rose had her out in front on her front foot, but she was able to battle it off. Two delivery one more time from Rose. Inside part of the zone, and that one might have got away from her a little bit, so we're going to have a payoff pitch to Vane. Full count. Rose right up to the mound quickly. Delivers. Slap down the right field line, but going to go well foul. Vane doing a nice job. She's not getting a ton on these fouls, Shannon, but she's just putting contact on it and, again, just making Rose work.
Yeah, she's for somebody, it's only her second start after coming off the injury with Rose, and, all these extra pitches will add up late in the innings.
Payoff pitch one more time. Slap to the first baseman in Love, but it's going to be just foul. Sure, the Braves coaching staff there wish that Love could have got to that about 2 feet up because it would have been an easy out. But just got it in foul territory. Rose with the 3-2. Strike number 3. Meade can't quite hold it. Nope, take that back. Foul tip. I did not hear that. Apologies. Vane, another great at-bat here, fouling off another one.
I'd like to know what the pitch count is for this at-bat.
It's up there. Delivery, Rose has another one fouled off by Vane, who's getting some applause here from the Big Red faithful, and rightfully so. We've got to be in double digits, I would imagine, on the pitch count on this one, Shannon. Maybe a dozen. We'll say this one's the baker's dozen. Rose offers. Fouled again. What a battle. Either side giving in on this one.
We'll try not to go to commercial break during this at bat.
No promises, though. We do have to pay bills. Just kidding. We're going to keep it here. Counts full. Rose offers again. And if you're not watching and you just missed, I'll give you $10 if you can guess what just happened. Another foul ball from Vane. I think it's getting a good laugh with her coaching staff there on that one. Full count offering one more time. Swing and a miss. I was wondering Mia Rose was going to pull out the changeup, and there it was. Strike number 3. Eventually she wears down Vane, and we'll move to the bottom of the third here with the score still knotted up at 2 apiece.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
2 is your score as we go to the bottom of the third inning in a East District final out of Division 2. Braves coming up 2 bats. It's Mia Rose who'll be stepping in after about a 15-pitch at bat she had with Vane, but ultimately sat her down with another strikeout. We'll see what Rose can do at the plate. Juliana King back on the mound for the Big Red.
Yeah, after the bottom of the order got some runs for the Braves, now the top of the order's got to do the same.
Rose thought about offering on that one, but just a bit outside. Starts the count 1-0. Shannon, this is always the time I like to look out there for gaps and know where Rose likes to hit it. Left center. Looks like a pretty big gap right now. We'll see what happens here, as we've seen Mia place it there a few times this year. Looked like she was going for it there. Strike number 1.
She was aiming for left center right there. She just missed it.
Just my guess. 1-1 from 1-1 count now to Rose as King readies herself. Brings the gas again on the outside part of the plate, but can't quite catch the corner. King with so much zip on those fastballs. The 2-1. Blew it right past Rose again. Strike 2, so the count is even.
Rose way behind on that one.
See her look up to the sky and take a deep breath there. A little frustration maybe. 2-2 offering. Rose gets a lot of that one, but it's going all the way to the football field. Would have found a gap with that one. That would have been a guaranteed extra bases. 2-2 count, no outs. Bottom of the third as Indian Valley and Steubenville tied up at 2 apiece. That's what I get for reading the wrong part of my notes. That pitch was way inside from King, but Rose still swung at it and somehow fouled it back off the screen.
You know, the fans will forgive you because last night I called the Quakers, or 2 nights ago I called the Quakers the Braves multiple times during that game.
The 2-2 delivery again. Rose fouls it up and over the stadium again, so we'll stay right at 2-2. Great crowd here on hand, Shannon Thomas, for this district showdown. Both these schools we know, Steubenville, Indian Valley, travel so well. Great to see everybody out here enjoying some wonderful softball weather and a wonderful showdown between the Big Red and Braves as King delivers. Rose swings and misses.
A little high, a little outside, and Rose went for it.
Might have got a foul tip on that one, but Swearingen was able to hold on to it regardless. So Gabby Mead steps back up to the plate after roping one to left center her last time up. Center fielder cheating over towards that gap this time, as you can imagine. King delivers. Mead watches the first one that catches the upper and outer part of the zone. Strike 1. King here working mostly efficiently. Shannon is getting a lot of first pitch strikes to these Indian Valley batters. Her next delivery up and out again. Ball number 1 that time, though, as she ran it into the left-handed batter's box.
Swearinger tried to pull that one in to try to convince the ump.
The 1-1. That one just a bit low that time to the shins of Meade, so it's now a 2-1. As you can hear, we have about 6 dozen other umpires in attendance. Maybe more than that, I don't know. One out here, bottom of the third. King delivers on the 2-1. Meade gets a hold of it, but puts it straight back to the netting, so we'll go to an even count of 2-2.
Meade would like to really grab a hold of this one again. Seeing the center fielder snuck back over towards the center field, so she opened that gap up again.
See if Meade can make her pay for that, but we have seen Gabby go opposite field a few times. Delivery from King, and that one's dribbled down to the third baseman who can't quite handle it. She's going to have to deliver a quick throw, and it's not in time. Gabby Meade beats it out on a tough play over there from third base for Gia Bowman as that ball took a strange hop. So Indian Valley will have a base runner with one out here, and we're going to get a pinch runner. And once again, which Baker we got?
Well, it's going to be Ashley Baker.
Right you are, Shannon.
I believe Ashley always runs for Gabby, and Avery runs for Mia.
Good call on that one. I have not taken notice of that. So a little speed over there on first base. And, of course, Meade still had that injury last season with the knee, and they don't stress her too much on running the base paths. Cora Love steps in, strike number 1.
One out, one on for the Braves. Got a chance to make something happen here.
Love watches the next delivery and paints it over the second baseman's head, and we've got 2 runners on for Indian Valley. Cora Love did a wonderful job of inside outing that ball, not trying to do too much with it, Shannon, and just sent it right over the outstretched glove of the second baseman for Steubenville and Madison.
Yeah, nice job by Kukarees to charge that ball out there in right field and get it in. Baker had no chance to advance from second because of the good play out there.
So 1 out, 2 on. Brooklyn Sanders up to bat for the Braves. Offers at the first one and fouls it back. King trying to work herself out of a bit of a jam. One in the gap here, Shannon, would be interesting, and to see if they force Baker or try to force Baker home. We know she's got the wheels out there on second. Sanders offers, and well behind that one, strike number 2. King rose that one in the zone, and Sanders was just unable to catch up with it.
Big Red doing a nice job after the swing to shift the infield to thinking Baker's going to run.
That one low inside, good dig out of there by the Big Red catcher and Swearingen. 1-2 will be the count. You see King trying to rub her hand on the ground there, maybe get a little extra grip. Low inside part of the plate again, so the count is even. When it's this warm out, Shannon, sometimes the grip on the ball for a pitcher gets a little interesting.
Yeah, like you said, they don't have that dirt that they're used to grabbing down and rubbing on the dirt and then rubbing on their pants. It's just a little more conditions here.
2-2 delivery. Outside, up part of the zone, strike number 3. Brooklyn Sanders can't pull the trigger, and second strikeout of the inning for the Steubenville ace. Shortstop Cam Enos stepping back in after she had a sacrifice bunt her first time up. First delivery on the outside part of the zone, strike number 1. Two outs, bottom of the third as King steps to the mound again. Her offering on 0-1. Enos gets a hold of it, but she'll drive it foul.
Yeah, looks like
an 0-2 hole.
Looks like Enos just got on the top of that one.
Busted her hands on the inside part of the zone. You said that in the scouting report there, Shannon, that was one place that King liked to go, and she has done it a few times this game. But you will notice the time she's been burned, it seems like she has been going out over the rest of the plate. See if she tries to bust her in again. King offers that one with a little nubber off the end of the bat, heads towards second base. Ball is dropped by the second baseman. Safe sliding in is Cora Love. Ashley Baker comes around to score. Unfortunate series of events there for Steubenville. The second baseman, Paige Madison, had the weird ground ball that had some backspin on it and tried to tag Cora Love, but it popped right out of her glove.
Yeah, nice job by Cora to run through the tag. Knocked the ball right out of the glove.
So Enos gets to first on the unfortunate error there for Madison. Now up to the plate. Third baseman, Madison Monty. Offering from King, slap back up the middle by Monty, and it's going into center field. Here comes Love running in from third. Throw is not in time. Indian Valley leads 4-2. Monty now runs to second. Tag not in time there, and here comes Enos home, and she'll be out at the plate. Indian Valley stayed aggressive on the base paths. They do get 2 runs in this inning, but Cam Enos thrown out at home as Steubenville throws the ball around the diamond and finally gets the out number 3. Braves step back out on defense with the 2-run lead. We'll be back after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Indian Valley recaptures the lead 4-2 from Harrison Central High School. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas joining you for today's broadcast as we had a wild end to that top of the third inning, or bottom of the third inning, I should say, Shannon, as Indian Valley and Coach Braun staying very aggressive on the base paths. Ultimately does get him out of that inning, but you could stay still also gives them that 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and a lot of people wonder why Coach Braun center, with the throw coming. They were already kicking the ball around enough. He was hoping that maybe it would get kicked around again. It didn't. They got the out and got out of the inning.
Rose delivers to Adriana Brown, and it's strike number 1 right down Broadway. Rose readies herself. The 0-1 offering, way high and out of the zone that time, so we'll go to 1-1. Next offering for Rose is swung on and missed by Brown, making a 1-2 count.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Nice. I was just going to say nice placement by Rose right there.
So the 1-2 offering from Rose as she gets the call from Meade. Sets up on the inside part of the plate. Rose went to the upper and out part of the zone, fouled off by Brown. Appreciating you all for tuning in here to our presentation brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas joining you from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. It's been a good one so far. Indian Valley getting a little offense on the board. It's now 4-2, and Rose blows it right past Brown. Strike number 3. The first baseman for Big Red sat down. As I believe, Shannon, by my count, 4th strikeout of the game for Rose as she's starting to loosen up, I would say, a little bit.
Yeah, she's starting to find her mark here. That first inning, might have just been nerves, got her a little wound up, but now she's calmed down.
Delivery from Rose right down the pipe again. That one to Gracie Bowman. Her first time up, she was struck out on 4 pitches. Rose would like to replicate that one here. Offering high and outside. Meade with that lunge across the plate to get a hold of it. A lot of speed quickness behind the plate there from Meade. Not a whole lot gets past her, Shannon.
No, she's a very, very good catcher.
Rose offers. Bowman fouls it off the screen, and we'll go to a 1-2 count. For anybody who believes in odd coincidences and things along those lines, the exact same situation that Gracie Bowman was in her last at-bat, too. 1-2 off of a foul. Rose offers, and almost strike number 3. Just missing the outer part of the zone was Rose.
Gabby Meade turned around and looked at the ump. I think she was asking him where it was at.
Was it high or was it outside? Probably was the question. 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Rose changes speeds, and Bowman well out in front on her front foot on that one. 2 strikeouts in the top of the 4th for Rose. So Gia Bowman now steps back up to the plate for Steubenville. She came around to score after being hit by a pitch, which Shannon, again, that second inning is when Rose had a similar situation with the 2 outs. That one fouled away. Had the similar situation with the 2 outs, but then hit back-to-back batters in Bowman and Swearingen, setting up that 2-run inning.
Yeah, and then, one of those was on a pass ball game. 2 of their runs today, or both their runs were on pass balls today.
Setting up the 1-run inning, I should say. But, yes, both those scoring on pass balls. Rose misses that time. Interesting turn of events, too, because for in the Dover game that Indian Valley won, 2 of their runs coming off pass balls. Rose offers on the inside part of the plate, strike number 2. Big Red fans disappointed on that one. A lot of tailing action on that pitch. Rose offers, swing and a miss. Gia Bowman sat down, make it a hat trick. Rose strikes him out the side. As we move to the bottom of the 4th here, Indian Valley leads 4-2. Back after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Back to this district finals matchup, Indian Valley, Steubenville. Little motley crew to bring us back in. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas. Mia Rose now with 6 strikeouts. Juliana King steps back on the mound with the Braves coming up to bat. King no slouch herself as she has 6 as well. Sadie Dryden at the plate for Indian Valley, ball number 1 to her as that one just misses the outside part of the plate.
Dryden had a single last time up to bat for the Braves.
The 1-0 delivery from King. Slap back up towards the second baseman who makes a nice play, delivers it across the diamond, and that's an out. Good play over there from second base for Madison as she'll sit down Dryden. Madison maybe good feeling for her after the had the chance to end that previous inning by tagging out Cora Love, who was advancing to second but dropped the ball.
Yeah,
made a nice play going from left to right.
Both second basemen are getting plenty of action today.
Carrie Anderson steps in for the Braves and watches strike number 1 that catches at the knees. Anderson, her first time up was a strikeout looking. The 0-1 delivery outside part of the zone, strike number 2. So Anderson quickly behind 0-2. Just looking to put the ball into play.
Yeah, King trying to make fast work of Anderson here.
The 0-2. Anderson kept the bat on her shoulders there as it ran high. Wanted so badly to go after that rise ball, but did not.
The catcher had to jump to get that ball, and Carey almost went after it at the same time.
King rocks and delivers. Anderson, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for her. Strikeout number 7 for King. As we'll go back to the top of the order for the Braves. Taylor Spillman leading things, well, not leading things off, looking to keep this inning going. She's been a strikeout looking twice so far in this ball game. Trying to improve upon that performance so far. She will get a bat on that one. 0-1 now the count. Spillman, Shannon, her first few at-bats. King really hammering that outer part of the zone and really was reluctant to take her bat off of her shoulders for the most part.
Yeah, it kind of just froze her there.
Delivers low outside, just a bit low that time, 1-1.
King probably remembers that too, so she's going to keep going to the outside. She figures if she goes inside on Spillman, she'll make her pay.
Now, if she does go inside, if Spillman can turn her hands, nice gap in between third base and shortstop. That time fouled towards the track. Not the warning track, the track here at Harrison Central. So 1-2 offering here from King as she readies herself, looking to make short order of the Braves in the 4th. She'll offer. Swing and a miss. Spillman went around halfway. It'd be strikeout number 3, her second strikeout of the inning. We'll head to the top of the 5th with Indian Valley leading 4-2.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back to Harrison Central High School. Shannon Thomas, we just found out I'm not very good at counting. 4-2 is the lead for the Indian Valley Braves. Don't ask, just don't ask. Top of the fifth inning, Mia Rose on the mound. To the plate for Steubenville, and Maria Swearingen, the catcher. She was hit by pitch last time up.
Number 7, Maria Swearingen.
Rose offers low inside part of the zone and nearly got Swearingen again on the leg.
Nice job by Gabby Mead to stop that ball, but really didn't have to work that hard with no runners on base. But as a catcher, you always want to stop them.
Repetition, 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 as they say. Rose offers swing and a miss as she changed speeds that time and had Swearingen out on her front foot. 1-1 count now to the Steubenville catcher. Batting .302 coming into this one. Next offering, off-speed pitch again. 2-1 is the count as she just missed the outside part of the zone. Next offering from Rose, inside part of the zone, strike number 2. Swearingen jumped out of the way a little bit of that one. The Rose must just caught the front of the zone. Next offering fouled over the Indian Valley dugout, so we'll do it again at 2-2. Whoever's running down all these foul balls to the right side is really getting a workout today.
Yeah, I see a bunch of little kids scattering when they go.
We'll call it conditioning for whatever sports season they're in. Rose offers swing and a miss on the rise ball. Swearingen can't catch up to it. Strikeout number 7 for Rose. 5 straight strikeouts now for the pitcher for the Braves, Shannon.
She's found her groove.
Up to the plate, Juliana King for Steubenville, the lefty. Slap hit over the third baseman. Good job by King as she rounds first, and she's going for 2. Throw in from left field, not in time. Juliana King hustles. Real heads-up base running for King as she did not hesitate. The junior for the Big Red keeps the inning alive and puts a runner in scoring position for Kukuris as she'll step back into the right-handed batter's box.
Yeah, nice job by King there. She turned the base and she looked at Morrison, was just picking the ball, but she turned and she just went ahead and kept on going.
There's a strike from Rose as she'll bring it at the upper part of the zone to Kukuris. The right fielder, a single in the second, strikeout, a single in the first, I should say, strikeout in the second. That one painted to center field. Anderson barely has to move, and she'll make the catch and get the ball in. King that time not trying to risk it for an inning-ending double play. Instead, she'll stay in scoring position. 2 outs. Good play out there in center field for the senior for the Braves.
Yeah, Anderson took 1 step forward and then took a step back, and she caught it at the right time. She was going to be able to put a charge on at the third base if King tried to run.
She did get lucky, though, Shannon. What do they always tell you?
Don't ever go step forward first.
Swing and a miss for Madison, who steps back in.
And I'm not a baseball guy, I knew that.
She had a sacrifice in the first inning, ground out to Spillman, the second baseman, in the third. Rose winds, fires that one, painted to the right side, and here comes Dryden's throw home. Is it going to be in time? King hustling, not in time. Juliana King did not slow down, rounding third as she was going home all the way, and scores, make it a 4-3 ball game.
Yeah, you can give King a lot of credit to that score. She ran the bases pretty hard.
Madison held up at first and did not continue, so she'll stay, or she'll have 1 runner on here for the Big Red. Cena Smith, the shortstop, one of their sluggers, stepping up to the plate, and it's strike number 1 on the upper out part of the zone. Rose trying to work herself out of this one now as her lead's been cut to just 1. Inside part of the zone, strike number 2. 2 quick strikes to the Steubenville shortstop. Rose looking to sit down the biggest power threat on this team. Offers fouled straight back over the press box, so we'll do it again at 0-2. Shannon, not a lot of home runs produced by this Steubenville team. Only about 5 all season long, but RBIs all over the place. 34 of those to the credit of Smith. This is a huge out for Rose if she can get it. Popped up, sky high towards center field. Spillman calls everybody off and makes the catch. Big out for Rose as Indian Valley stays in the lead, but it's now just a 4-3 contest as we'll now move to the bottom of the 5th. Indian Valley back up at the plate after this.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Back to a district finals matchup between the Indian Valley Braves and Steubenville Big Red. 4-3 is your score as Indian Valley back up to the plate, and it's pitcher Mia Rose, who sat down Cena Smith in a big way to round out the inning. Rose did allow that 1 run, but held the lead at 4-3. She comes to the plate having ground out in the first and struck out in the third. Juliana King back on the mound, and she'll offer high in a way, I should say. Got my low and high mixed up there, Shannon. Don't know how I did that one. Rose, King's next delivery to Rose, swung on and missed. Rose behind it again.
Rose usually one of the sure hitters at the plate for the Braves, and she's struggling a little bit tonight.
Well, those games missed. She did bat in those. She was doing a good job at the plate during her time off the mound as she fouls that one way down the right side. So 1-2 is the count. The umpire gets another ball off to the side. I'd like to keep count of how many balls we've had fouled over towards the football stadium here. King delivers well low, skips off the ground, so count is even at 2s. Absolutely picture-perfect day here for softball from Cadiz. With this one, the winner moving on to advance in the tournament as next offering. Rose puts it between the third baseman and shortstop. No, the ball bounces to the shortstop, but it's not going to be in time. Third baseman Gia Bowman for Steubenville actually knocked it into the glove of Cena Smith.
And that will bring up pinch runner who?
It's probably, well, if it's Mia, it's Avery Baker.
There you
go. And sure enough, there she is. Had to think about that when you got me, Shannon.
One of the Baker twins coming in to run.
What I was going to say before that, Shannon, winner of this contest does go on to take on the Central 1 district champ. It's the between number 3 seeded Heath and number 5 seeded Bloom Carroll. So we'll keep an eye on that matchup. I do believe they'd be playing today. First offering of the at-bat from King is fouled back by Meade. Shannon Thomas doing our score checking here. 0-1, the count to the Indian Valley catcher in Meade. Next offering, upper out part of the zone, strike number 2. Good location for King. One on, bottom of the 5th, no outs. King delivers. Meade rips that one down the third baseline, but it will go just foul. Do this again at 0-2. Hit that one hard enough, Shannon. It bounced off the fence and made it all the way out to deep left field.
Yeah, well, we've seen Gabby drive quite a few balls this year. She's got plenty of power behind her.
Yeah, do not want to leave it over the heart of the zone with her. Next delivery, Mead swings at one in the dirt, and here goes Avery Baker. She'll advance to second, as Swearingen couldn't quite hang on to it. But regardless, Steubenville does register the out. So out number one, but a runner in scoring position with first baseman Cora Love stepping up to the plate. So I do not have a score for Heath and Bloom Carroll. That one fouled off the pole. 0-1 count. With Baker on second here, Shannon, again, it comes into play. We know Love can definitely find gaps. And if she does, I would almost imagine there's no way Baker doesn't make it home.
Yeah, you know, and that's a smart base running by Dusty Braun here.
Love uncorks that one, shallow left field. Long run for Smith, and she'll make the catch. No, it bounces off of her glove. Cena Smith with a real hard one there as it was over her head. She was running full sprint from shortstop. Great effort from the Steubenville shortstop, but just couldn't quite corral it.
Yeah, she covered a lot of ground right there. Thought she was going to have it. Baker thought about going there as soon as the ball bounced off her glove, but she didn't want to risk it with there only being one out.
No, of course, the foul ball wouldn't have made it anyway.
True that.
Next delivery, Love uncorks that one again, but it's going foul right over our heads. So the 0-2 count to Love. King operating on a pretty good game so far. She has been burned a few times by the Braves. Trying to keep this game close. Next delivery, right past Love, strike number 3. Second strikeout of the inning for King. Brooklyn Sanders back up at the plate for the Braves.
Sanders is one of those players that she can drive a ball, she can get a hold of it.
We'll see if King gives her anything to try to do that with, as she'll go high and outside and get Sanders well off balance on that swing. 0-1. Corners in for Steubenville. Sanders offers at that one and goes right over our heads again, so we'll go to an 0-2 count. You know what you call there, Shannon? The foul ball going to the stands?
Foul ball in the stands?
No, you tell everybody headache.
Oh.
Because that's what's incoming. Never heard that one before?
Nope.
Bottom of the fifth. 4-3 is the lead for Needham.
Foul ball in the stands.
King offers. Sanders might have went around. They appeal down to the base ump, and they're going to say strike number 3. Sanders offered at 1 in the dirt. 3 strikeouts for King after the leadoff single from Mia Rose. Will now head to the top of the 6th with Mia Rose back on the mound and the Big Red coming back up at the plate.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients.
6th inning time here from Harrison Central. Steubenville at the plate trailing 4-3. Indian Valley on defense with Mia Rose back on the mound. Jordana Vane, the designated player, in. Ball number 1 to her. Vane Shannon, she had a ground out in the first and a strikeout in the third. As Mead was unable to corral that one, but no harm done, no runners on.
Wasn't Vane the one that had the long at bat the last time?
Yes, she was. About 15 fouls, I'm pretty sure. Strike 1 on the inside part of the zone, 1-1. A lot of credit. Some people don't understand how difficult that is as a batter to just keep hanging in there for that long in a bat, but Rose eventually wore her down after, I would say, more than a dozen pitches. Offering low inside part of the zone. Ball number 2. Rose trying to hammer the inside part of the plate to Vane. The 2-1. Slapped foul by Vane to an even 2-2 count.
So Rose and Vane set here to battle again.
I have a feeling it's not going to go on quite as long as the previous one did. As swing and a miss from Rose as she'll get the inside low part of the zone. Another strikeout for Indian Valley's ace, and stepping up to the plate, Adriana Brown for Steubenville.
First baseman, number 22.
Since you was able to predict that last pitch, can I get your lucky lottery numbers?
Well, no, somebody already won the Powerball apparently. Happened down in Grove City, so you're not going to want those from me. First pitch from Rose is a bit low. Brown ahead in the count 1-0. 8 strikeouts now for Rose. Rose winds, fires, outside part of the zone, strike number 1.
Not too many outside calls today, and that one Rose got.
It's a fine line. Both pitchers are dancing, it seems. Rose offers that one delivered back up towards Spillman, who'll catch it off the short hop and have to re-corral it, and she'll get Brown at first. Heads up play by Spillman that time. Shannon, as she was busted in to try to make that catch, but realized she had some time as that ball got to her quickly enough and just went ahead and took the short hop.
Can't say enough about the defensive effort that Spillman's playing today. Last inning, she had the real high pop-up there in the outs. You know, she called all the other infielders off nice, loud, and caught it, and then here she did it again.
First offering to Gracie Bowman, strike 1. Bowman struck out twice so far in this game. Looking to put something into play this time around. Rose readies herself for the 0-1. Delivers and push to Cora Love at first, who will step on the bag and retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Mia Rose. Braves stepping up to the plate in the bottom of the 6th, looking for some more insurance runs here. Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio after this.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Back to Harrison Central High School. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas. 4-3 is the ball game. Big thank you to the Claxon Communications crew once again, and a big thank you to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane, bringing you all your softball, baseball coverage throughout this season. As we've had a good one so far. 4-3 is the score. Braves lead up at the plate, looking for some insurance runs here. As first pitch offered at by Cam Enos, fouled back to the netting. 0-1 is the count.
Enos had a singler last time up the bat.
I want to make a correction. I said the winner of Heath Bloom Carroll, which is true when we said playing today. No, playing on Saturday. Enos ropes that one to right center. It might get to the warning track. There goes Enos hustling for 2, and we have a collision in the outfield. Here goes Enos to third. Braun waving her home. Here comes the throw from second base, and it is in time. Out at the plate. Braun sent Enos home from third as the right fielder and center fielder collided. And she could not quite make it there in time. What a throw in from the cutoff player. And Steubenville gets a loud out number 1.
Dusty Braun was going for that big insurance run right there. He thought she could get there. It was a close play, but it was a pitcher-perfect throw.
The throw to home plate nails her, as Enos was just a half step off. As a little conversation here, I think some of the coaches, some of the fans here for Indian Valley 2 thought maybe that ball popped out of the glove of their catcher in Swearingen, but ultimately we'll get back to the action here. As what a play for Steubenville to recover on that one. Offering from King, outside part of the zone, just a bit off. Madison Monty in the right-handed batter's box. So a 1-0 count to her, and I did just confirm, yes, Heath Bloom Carroll playing Saturday. Offering up and out of the zone. Monty with a good hitter's count, 2-0. Shannon, it always bears the question now. You did have the 1-run lead. You want to play aggressive. Maybe should have possibly held Enos there.
Possibly, but Dusty's played aggressive all year, so he was going to go for it.
Monty dribbles it to the second baseman, who delivers it on to first for the second out of the inning. Sometimes the reason I ask that, Shannon, is in situational hitting there. That would have been a perfect hit for Monty to get the run home. But I am not going to question Coach Braun as he's got these girls to this point. No lack of confidence in him for his team as Enos just out by about a half of a step. The right fielder, Sadie Dryden, in for the Braves. Strike number 1 right down the pipe from King. Dryden in this game, a single and a ground out to first, I believe, her last time up. Dryden doesn't offer it that one well out of the zone. Swearingen couldn't quite corral it.
And to add to your what-ifs, pass ball right there. Runner would have scored.
No point in coulda, woulda, shoulda, right?
No point in coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Short memory.
But when you're sports guys, that's what you do.
We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. 1-1 delivery. Dryden holds her bat back, and we're going to get an appeal to first. He's going to say no swing, so a 2-1 count. That ball just in the dirt. Dryden wanted to offer at it, but was able to hold back. So the 2-1 delivery from the Big Reds pitcher as she'll dribble it to the shortstop, and the throw delivered on to first. So that means Indian Valley will only hold a 1-run lead here as we head to the bottom top of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere. See who the district final champion is after this.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Back to Harrison Central High School. Indian Valley leads 4-3 over the Steubenville Big Red, and it comes down to this, the bottom, keep saying bottom top of the 7th inning here, as Mia Rose back on the mound to try to close this one down for the Braves to advance with a district championship from Division II. Gia Bowman, the third baseman for Big Red, up to the plate. She was hit by a pitch in the second, struck out in the fourth with a big spot here. Trying to get a rally going early for Big Red. Offer on the first pitch from Rose, fouled away. Now to an 0-1 count. You heard all the Indian Valley faithful there, Shannon, chanting towards Mia. She came out of the dugout just telling her just 3 outs, Mia.
Yeah, you know, and you've leaned on her the last couple years, and right now with just that 1-run lead, you want to lead on your star right here.
Mia readies herself, fires, swing and a miss for Bowman. Got her to chase on that tailing action out of the zone. And it's an 0-2 count to the third baseman for Steubenville. So much movement on that outside pitch from Rose. So the 0-2 delivery, we'll see if she wants to waste here. Offers, popped up. Spillman busts in, and she'll grab it. Taylor Spillman retires the first batter of the inning as the Braves are 2 outs away now from a district championship.
And who was that coming in from second base?
Taylor Spillman. We've said that name a few times on defense.
Taylor's having a great game at second base.
Amaria Swearingen. I hadn't messed it up for a while. Had to get back to it. The catcher for Steubenville. Rose offers outside part of the zone. Strike 1.
You know, you don't ever want to look past the batter. You got to get this out right here. But you got to look who's in the on-deck circle.
Right you are on that one, Shannon, as Rose delivers off-speed pitch, dribbled down the third baseline, foul, so it's an 0-2 count. She's went off-speed twice. Guessing high cheese, Shannon?
High cheese.
As you mentioned, in the on-deck circle, the pitcher for Steubenville, Juliana King, swinging a hot bat all year long. Rose delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. Swearingen is set down again. There's 2 outs in the inning. 1 out now for the Braves is all they need for a district championship. However, it's the top of the lineup for the Big Red featuring Juliana King as she'll step into the left-handed batter's box. King, .459 batting average. leads the team in hits and leads the team in runs scored as well as stolen bases. She'll offer at that first one and try to push it down the right field line, but goes foul. Last time up, Shannon, she was able to paint it right over Madison Monty's head over there at third.
I'm always impressed with these girls that do that little slap hit. You know, you're charging in front of the box and swinging the bat at the same time. It's very impressive.
It is an art. Rose offers. That time King wanted to hold her bat back but couldn't, fouled it away, so it's an 0-2 count. Rose just needs one more. So the 0-2 delivery. Indian Valley fans getting behind their pitcher as Rose steps in. The 0-2 pushed Amani just past her, but it was down the third baseline and foul. As this ball almost all but guaranteed the way that King's swinging the bat to go to Monty, as you can see how much she's hugging that third baseline.
Yeah, Monty's playing that line hard right here.
Shifted over behind her as well. Rose readies, delivers. Outside, just a hair, 1-2 now the count. So very close on that one, Shannon. You had a better view.
Yeah, it was close, and I think what helped King out a little bit is she's a left-handed batter, so I think the ump used that as the judgment.
The 1-2. Offers at it, strike three called. Mia Rose sits down Juliana King, and the Indian Valley Braves are the Division II Region 7 East District champions with a 4-3 decision over Steubenville Big Red. As both teams now coming out on the field to shake hands here. Heartbreak for Steubenville, but elation for Indian Valley as they hold on and pick up a massive victory, Shannon. And naturally it came down to Rose once again answering the call.
Yeah, Rose stepped up there after the first two innings. She struggled a little bit. She's able to get on a roll there. Well, what more can you say about King? King was able to do it for Steubenville, too. It came down to errors right here. Both teams made a lot of mistakes defensively. But Indian Valley was over to come them.
So Indian Valley will now advance to take on the winner of Heath versus Bloom Carroll. That would be the winner of the Central District, I should say. They do not play till Saturday. The Braves improved to 22-6 with this victory, capturing that district crown. As head coach Dusty Braun celebrating out there with his team, as we're going to have the trophy presentation here from Harrison Central High School. We'll go ahead and take a brief time out here, total up some stats, talk about this game in review, and look back on what was a 4-3 victory for Indian Valley. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications return after this.
Make your dream home a reality with Designer Stone Company in Port Washington. They offer granite and quartz countertops, custom made to fit your home. Explore Designer Showroom to discover the possibilities for your new kitchen or bath. The Designer Stone Company is on Facebook and conveniently located on State Route 36 in Port Washington.
U.S. Bagging provides the pipeline industry with filled bags and superior service by delivering pre-filled sandbags and other pipeline products to your job site 24/7. This saves you time and money and allows you to focus on getting the job done. U.S. Bagging is also anchored to their communities. They'll soon celebrate 10 years at their Janaden-Hutton location. They're proud to be a sponsor of this high school broadcast and excited to support the athletes of the Indian Valley Braves for their hard work and dedication. Go Braves!
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
The Tusky Deli is not just a deli. They offer ready-to-eat foods, a full frozen food section, dairy and bakery items, and even hand-scooped ice cream. To see all they offer, stop by 200 Main Street in Tusky or find the Tusky Deli on Facebook. The Tusky Deli not only offers a full deli, but also made-to-order meat and cheese trays just in time for the upcoming graduation season at the lowest prices around. See all the Tusky Deli has to offer by finding them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of homeownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Team, as you know, they can definitely hang their heads high for appearing in this game, but obviously unable to capture that district crown really hits home.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you hate to see somebody's season come to an end, but this is what you play for. You play for these championships. Steubenville has no reason to hang their head for this, you know. They played a great job. Great game by King. King did phenomenal at the plate, phenomenal on the mound, you know. Very good softball player, but congratulations to the Indian Valley Braves. You know, they played a great game.
A great job for Juliana King, and a player we will be seeing next year. She is a junior, so I'm sure Steubenville can still have good, big things ahead for them. But ultimately, the Big Red season comes to an end with the 4-3 loss for Indian Valley. Meanwhile, Shannon, it's amazing to me watching that these Braves can just seem to always recover and just seem to find a way through no matter what with the 4-3 victory. Mia Rose mowing them down again. I was going through the stat lines here. She gave up 4 hits overall in the game, all 4 of those to the top of the order, 1 through 3. All the rest, we've got groundouts, strikeouts, pop-outs. The only other players to reach base below the third batting spot, hit by pitch. That was it.
Yeah, like we said, two of the 3 runs were scored on pass balls. So that was kind of on me a little bit to get the ball in the zone. Gabby wasn't able to corral it in. But another great job by the junior pitcher. Can't say enough about the performance that senior Taylor Spillman had at second base.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how many the outs that she recorded herself, but she had a
If you keep talking, I'll keep totaling, but go ahead.
Well, I know it's 5 or above. I mean, 2 of them was two really great catches off the turf. One going to her right, and then the other one coming back to the left. She had the sky-high ball at second base that she took control over the infield, and she called everybody off.
Make that 5 putouts for Spillman overall, whether it be on a ground out or a pop out, 5 of them total. But backhanded plays, forward-handed plays, big pop-ups that she ran all the way across into center field for. Just a great, awesome job for Spillman, and really just a great job by the Braves overall, finding a way to come back in this contest. Shannon, they overall did have 8 hits, 4 runs scored, 2 for 3 on the game. Gabby Mead as well as Madison Monty. 1 for 2 days for Cam Enos, 1 for 3 both for Mia Rose and Cora Love. So really hits all the way from the top to the bottom of the order. That's something you always want to see for a successful game.
Yeah, you don't ever want to say, the top of our order struck out, so now we got to go to the bottom of the order, and these guys aren't, very good. No, they are good from top to bottom when it comes to batting. Great base running, when they have to do it. I mean, they are very good offensively. They're explosive when they want to be. Today they started out a little slow, then they got going.
Absolutely. Well, we'll go ahead and take our final time out here and come back and name, of course, your McInturf Realty player of the game. Again, the Indian Valley Braves pick up the 4-3 district finals win. We'll see if Adam Sawieski, who's doing some good PR for us down there right now, maybe potentially gets our player of the game up here. If not, of course, we will try on social media later to get a quick, brief interview with her. So don't go anywhere. We're back after this.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Make your dream home a reality with Designer Stone Company in Port Washington. They offer granite and quartz countertops, custom made to fit your home. Explore Designer Showroom to discover the possibilities for your new kitchen or bath. The Designer Stone Company is on Facebook and conveniently located on State Route 36 in Port Washington.
U.S. Bagging provides the pipeline industry with filled bags and superior service by delivering pre-filled sandbags and other pipeline products to your job site 24/7. This saves you time and money and allows you to focus on getting the job done. U.S. Bagging is also anchored to their communities. They'll soon celebrate 10 years at their Janaden-Hutton location. They're proud to be a sponsor of this high school broadcast and excited to support the athletes of the Indian Valley Braves for their hard work and dedication. Go Braves!
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
The Tusky Deli is not just a deli. They offer ready-to-eat foods, a full frozen food section, dairy and bakery items, and even hand-scooped ice cream. To see all they offer, stop by 200 Main Street in Tusky or find the Tusky Deli on Facebook. The Tusky Deli not only offers a full deli, but also made-to-order meat and cheese trays just in time for the upcoming graduation season at the lowest prices around. See all the Tusky Deli has to offer by finding them on Facebook.
Back to Harrison Central High School. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas here to name our McInturf Realty player of the game for this evening. That'd be third baseman Madison Monty. Madison, phenomenal game out of you. 2 hits, RBI, run scored, some good plays over there at third base. And ultimately, I know what you're most excited about, the district championship.
Yep, it's a team effort all the way around. I mean, our hitting's got to get it in gear if we're going to go to regionals and state. That's our goal.
And, we've seen you throughout this year. You always seem to make some really good contact on the ball and everything, but, the double, the single in this one, the run scored, the RBI, whenever you came around to score, you were really hustling around there.
Yeah, I get it going a little bit, but everyone tells me I need to bend my knees.
Well, some good defensive plays over there from third base as well. Tell me a little bit about how much this victory means with your team, obviously capturing a district final. It's great to talk about, but you guys have your eyes set on the next round now.
Yep, it means everything. It's my last year, even though I still get to go on and play for another 4 years. I'm never going to get to play with these girls again, and it's just everything.
Well, congratulations to you for McInturf Realty Player of the Game nods. Great game out of you, and congratulations to the Braves, and we hope to see you guys in the next round.
Thank you.
That was Madison Monty, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game here from Harrison Central High School. We'll welcome back Shannon Thomas up here in the press box as we wrap things up for this evening. And, Shannon, another great victory out of Indian Valley, just always seeming to find a way to capture a victory. They're never a team that's really going to blow out anybody necessarily. But as you mentioned, they always seem to find a way at the late innings.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about this team that Coach Braun's got them going, they don't ever panic. They got down early, 0-2. A lot of people probably sitting back thinking, we're in trouble here. But they never panicked. They did what they're supposed to do. Do what you're coached to do, and then you come out on top.
So the Indian Valley Braves are victorious 4-3 over Steubenville. Big Red Mia Rose gets the win on the mound. Indian Valley accounts for 8 hits. Steubenville, meanwhile, with those 4 hits, Braves improved to 22-6. I'm sure Big Z Sports will be keeping you updated on where you will find us next. But that will do it for today's presentation, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, and, of course, all the Claxon Communications crew, thank you for tuning in today. Also a thank you to Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, and McInturf Realty. Big Z Sports will be back at a diamond near you coming up soon.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.